Shalom, friends. It feels like it's been a while, so I'm very happy to see you again. I want to invite you to arrive in this very precious moment in your day. Perhaps the beginning of your day, perhaps the middle of your day, depending on where you are, perhaps the end of your day. And we all gather together for 20 minutes of Hitbonenut meditation. We all stop, we all pause. You take a moment to connect to the Borei Olam, to the creator of the world, to the source of light. I was going to say, to the source of life, which is also the source of light. Today our Hitbonenut meditation will be on light. Or, the miracle of light. But first we take a moment to arrive, to settle, to really prepare ourselves for this meditation. So I want to invite you to sit comfortably. To come to a place where you can sit still and at ease. Offering your presence in this moment, your eyes closed. Perhaps inviting a deeper breath. We'll spend a few minutes like this in quieting, just by being with our breath. One more minute of just quieting, just arriving, calming the mind. And from this place, we move deeper. We enter the path of our Hitbonenut meditation for today. Hitbonenut contemplation, which is really a kind of answer to this question: how can I meet God? How can I meet the divine source of life? And in a Jewish perspective, if I look at nature, then I can see traces of the divine intention that created all this, the Boré Olam, the creator of the world. I can see really glimpses of this source of life, this intelligence, this generosity, this grace. And today we contemplate light in order to meet the divine. So I want to invite us to start by turning to one aspect of light, which is its nourishing aspect, how light is nourishing. We often think of light as something that enlightens the eyes, right? That the world started with light, the first word that the divine said, and there should be light, and then there was light. But there is another dimension to light, which is that it feeds plants. Plants really feed on light to process and then to send oxygen. That's photosynthesis. And just like plants, we humans, we need light. It's a nourishment for us. So just taking a moment wherever you are to, if you are in a place where it's already daylight, to feel the light on your skin. And to appreciate how it nourishes us. And you can stay with your own experience and contemplate your own experience of what light does also to really to the mood. You know, in northern countries, in Finland and in Sweden and Denmark, people have lamps, UV lamps, when they're lacking sunlight, when they're lacking enough daylight. They use lamps to really supply so that their moods can stay high. And even in Finland, people, and also in Sweden, the government, for people in depression, they send them towards the Mediterranean, towards Spain, so that they can get light. And so just appreciating this gift for all living organisms, that we need light just as much as we need nourishment and water. It's another subtle nourishment like air and oxygen, even more subtle than oxygen because it's less palpable. And so you can stay with your own physical experience, or you can visualize humans needing light, plants processing light, and using it to really create oxygen and send oxygen into the world. This is a form of a concentration meditation. So if you see other thoughts, just notice them and welcome them. Let them be. And then simply come back to your contemplation. Meeting the divine source of light, of life, and source of light as well. But meeting God, meeting the divine source of life through the gift of light, the gift of light. Just receiving this, appreciating this, and appreciating the intelligence of it. And another aspect of light that we can contemplate today is actually the diversity of the colors of light. And we tend to see light as one transparent color or maybe golden color. But really, when you analyze, when you break down light, it's all these incredibly bright and shiny and perfect colors of the rainbow. That's light. It's all these colors, all these colors. And so much so that when there is rain and sunshine in the sky, then we actually can see, right? We can see all the colors of light kind of unfolding for us. And it's such a marvelous view, really inspiring awe, that it became a sign of the Brit, of the covenant between us and the divine, a sign of the ally, of the alliance. And so just taking a moment, if you'd like, to visualize all the lights of light, all the colors of light. The generosity of the gift of beauty, the hope it gives, the grace and the joy, the magic it brings into the world. And at a time where we tend to feel sometimes that the world is covered by darkness, it's really the time to connect to this light. to remember the beauty and the grace and the promise of this light, the promise of redemption, the promise of really a deep covenant with the source of life. If we do want to stay in relationship, if we do want to stay connected, and that starts with these contemplations, this deep connection. And there, Hitbonenut really becomes like a prayer. So friends, let's take a deep breath in and out. Thanking yourself for making this time. And I want to invite you to fill yourself with love, to go and share it with the world, to remind people of rainbows.